Many of us are attempting to rise above the chaos and confusion all around us. In one way or another, it all affects our story. But how do we get on top of this and remain on top? How do we strengthen our story? You may be familiar with my story. At 14 years of age, through a tractor accident, my precious little 2-year-old brother was killed. I was the one driving the tractor. It was my first month of high school, which, needless to say, was already a major transition. Now I was devastated. Getting out of bed was the toughest thing I did, that day, the next, and for weeks, months, and years to come. I'm not sure how I made it through my high school years, but somehow I did. I'll never forget the day when I listened to a chapel speaker at the private college I attended. One particular statement the speaker said pierced my heart. He said, quoting a scripture from the Bible that says, "In everything give thanks." In everything give thanks? How could I possibly say thanks for the death of my little brother? A million questions were triggered that challenged my foundation. How could I ever say thanks for the accident? I had not only crushed my brother, I had crushed my whole family. Every member was just trying to find their own way to cope. I struggled with that for a long time. Yet I knew deep in my heart it wasn't an option. There were no options attached to this scripture. Finally, the best I could, with no real understanding, I verbalized the words. What I didn't know was that this was a big initial step towards my healing. Although it took many years before I could give thanks from my heart, I had stepped forward in the healing journey. What about you? What's the toughest thing you have ever given thanks for? Was it for someone who offended you, betrayed you, perhaps a boss who fired you? Right now may be one of those difficult times for you to say thanks. Regardless of where you are in your journey, giving thanks is more powerful than any of us realize. To help us rise above the chaos and confusion and strengthen our story, I've developed a 21-day gratitude challenge beginning Tuesday, March 31st. It's a simple challenge, but can make a huge difference if you follow through with it. If you aren't already a member of Amazing Storytellers Facebook group, ask to join. It's the one with the butterfly. The daily interaction will be happening there. 1, record 10 things each day that you're grateful for in a notebook or on the computer. Then post in Amazing Storytellers Facebook group the highlight of your day. There isn't anything too small to be grateful for. 2, consider one thing you want to get out of this challenge and post it on Facebook. It may be a daily positive attitude. It may be something you want to accomplish. It may be focused time of personal growth. It can be whatever you want it to be. You can make this challenge as small or as big as you want, but be sure it is a challenge for you. I've decided to do this challenge with you. I've decided to focus on 3 things: clarity, courage, and connection. Because I want to be sure I can measure my growth, I'll break this down to several things I'll do to bring clarity, several things I'll do to step into my courage, and also several things to increase my connections. We'll talk more about this in the next few weeks. Meanwhile, choose a challenge for yourself and remember to post it in the Amazing Storytellers Facebook group. Because this is all about building community, I encourage you to like and comment as you support others who are participating in the challenge. Also, don't forget to tag others, inviting them to participate in the challenge. I'll be posting as well as writing daily inspirations or words of encouragement in the Facebook group. I would love to have you join us. And to make it even more fun, I've added some fun prizes for anyone who follows through with posting every day. I look forward to seeing you at Amazing Storytellers Facebook group and hear about your next 21 days. This is all part of your story, and your story matters.